It's Monday morning and I'm just going to have a catch up day as we're away all weekend. And I'm just going to go through my home and get pieces done. So hopefully you'll follow me on my day. Even though our son Daniel actually made his bed this morning, I've decided that I am going to put clean bedding on because I want to put the Harry Potter set on and get his bedding washed. I'm doing it less than a week than when I originally changed his bedding, but I wanted to get it done today. And I've already done one lot of washing and that's in the tumble dryer at the moment, and I've done my 10 item pickup, so I'm on schedule. So I'm now going to remake his bed and put clean bedding on. So I'm glad I've got his bed done. It's a job off my list. And I've just put, it's actually a towel that I got from Primark. I got it maybe a year ago now, and I paid £5 for it instead of 12, and I have actually seen it in Primark again, but the last time I saw it was actually full price. So I have now got his room done, so I'm now going to go and hoover the downstairs. And it's just you're saying I'm a witch like it's a bad thing, and I know they've got something very similar to this in TK Maxx this year. Then I found my black runner that I put on the dining room table, which is this. And then I've also, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this year, it's this lace cloth. So I've put it up against the mirror and the wall in the bedroom so you could sort of see. So it's got like skulls on. I'm not sure where I actually got this from because I've had it quite a few years. I usually have it on the coffee table, but I may not use it this year. I'm not 100% sure, but I've got it out anyway. So that is a few furnishings that I'm going to put round our home. so I've wiped over the dining room table. I've put my black runner on. As I said, this time of year I just actually swap around my reversible mats. I managed to flatten it a little bit so it's not so wonky, and I've put, so you've got the skulls showing on, covering our Lazy Susan. There's the skulls, and I usually leave this on the table because hubby puts his phone on there in the mornings while he's having his cup of tea. So I've already done the rest of the dining room, and all I've got to do now is just hoover the dining room. I've put my tea towel on the oven, so just there, and then the mat is at the front door. I was trying to decide which way around to do it, but I put there. Usually I have it in the kitchen, but I've got my green mats down there, so yeah, I'll put it just here. Let's put a bit more light on, along with our other mat, because obviously this time of year you can't do enough to protect your carpets. We haven't got a porchway, so tend to sit on the stairs, take the shoes off, and then they go in the rack here. That's working out really well, which is actually a very thin bookcase, and so there's enough storage there for everybody's shoes. I've also got a plastic tray. I think they call it like a welly tray, that I sometimes just put down here, especially if we know we're going to have a lot of guests. So I've been cleaning the cloakroom, and I just thought that I'll sit down and have a little natter while I'm doing this. So we don't have a lot of storage in our bathroom and our cloakroom, so I have to think of ways of storing pieces that are easy accessible for family members, to make it easy to obtain items like toilet rolls and everything. So that's why I've got this curtain. I've always had this shelf. I keep saying I'm going to make this into a proper curtain. This is what I got 50p from Poundland, and I also have the runner as well that I sometimes have on our dining room table to match. So what I use under here is, I have actually shown this before, is we've got this shelf. It had 3 shelves, but I've got the other one under our stairs that's got some other little bags and things. I took the wheels off, and I say the 3rd shelf, so it would actually fit under where these brackets are, and this is where I just store extra toilet rolls. For guests, I have this black basket. I've got quite a few of these in different colours. I've used a lot of these also at Easter time, and what I tend to do is just put for guests and everything, just you know, like 3 rolls in here, and this goes by the toilet, so you know, you don't have to keep coming under here. But say family members, most of my visitors do know extra toilet rolls are under here. The only reason I tend to try and stock this up when I'm cleaning the cloakroom is because this isn't actually a proper curtain yet. It's a case of that the guys, bless them, don't always put it correct and neat. So one of these times I will make it into a curtain. I've got one that I change over at Christmas, so it just covers that up. And I don't think it looks that bad. I mean, it was a cheap and easy option. And so this is something that I got like 20p from the one of my car boots that I went to. And so I don't want to put too much Halloween stuff in here, due to the fact that it will look really cluttered. So I just got, you know, a few little bits, and I've got my little pot here, which actually is another candle one, but I tend to just put it out, and the comb's actually in my handbag, but I usually have a brush and comb in there as well. So, and this bin I got from B&M, and I like it because it just matches my scheme. Normally I would have had orange mat and towels, but I got rid of them all last year to cut down, and I tend to have you might be able to see my black ones here. And as I said, I just thought I'd have a little natter about bits and pieces. As I said, it's finding storage where you think things should go. As I said, especially if you haven't got a vanity unit, which I haven't in the cloakroom or the bathroom, but I have to come up with easy storage solutions to help with myself, family members and also visitors, so they can easily access the pieces they need to do. So I just thought I'd inform you that. I mean, sometimes it might be just a matter of a basket or a box if you haven't got the relevant storage where you need it to be, and at least then you can move it around your home and different places, especially those canvas bins I like we've got in our caravan, and also we use one for laundry. As I said, they are a really good source of storage and they collapse really flat. So that is the cloakroom actually cleaned. I've just got 3 owls up there, so that's a lot of piping. It's another room. Obviously it's the expense with all the plumbing and everything, but at some point we will have it replaced. As I said, I've got black towels in there. It's quite neutral, and I've just got a white mat on the floor. Another item of storage is I do have a white bin behind the system. That actually is for bleach and any cleaning products I keep in the cloakroom, and that's where I put that basket for toilet rolls. As I said, it's one of my least favourite rooms and I don't like all the piping. It's another job that we've put off and off and off, and one of these times we will get it done. But as I said, I just try and keep it simple, and as long as it's clean, and you just make the best of what you have. As I said, these things take time and money, and as I'm not working, I've mentioned a few times, you know, we budget for items that we want, so we've got the money before we start any work. I will apologise that when I'm sort of filming, I know a lot of paintwork needs either, well, I try and keep on top of the cleaning, but a lot of it is really marked, especially the banisters going up and down our stairs need to be painted, and I keep putting it off, and every time I'm going to set up to do some decorating and to refresh the paintwork, something happens, or I'm not feeling too good or something like that, and it gets put off and off and off. I'm hoping to get some of this done before Christmas. So that is the cloakroom, and I've done all the landing and stairs, so, and the hall. So I think that might be it for today actually. As I said, everybody will be coming home from work soon for their dinner, so it gets so dark in there that I have to put the lights on. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.